Namaste, Jai Bharat. From what we see in Pakistan, one is compelled to say that anyone can take the people of Pakistan for a ride. I mean, anyone can rule Pakistan, coming to light terms. They are very emotional kind of people. In their own language, they call it as very Jazbati people. And once the emotions are met with, then of course anybody can take them for a ride anyway. The situation in Pakistan, just see. Just talk about the petrol prices, oil prices. That's beyond redemption. Beyond redemption. Suddenly, what the rule says, of course, they brings this man. What's his name? Yeah, the cricketer, Afridi. Yeah, maybe Afridi. And he was asked to justify the government, and he comes to the people and says, we very emotionally says we should stand with the government because it's a crisis, this, that, and all dash bull stories. Then what they do is they increases the price of petrol. After increasing, say maybe for example per liter some 200 Pakistani rupees they increase, and then after a day or so reduces some money. So 200 rupees, Pakistan rupees they increase, and maybe 50 rupees or 40 rupees they'll reduce and say, that is subsidy from our side, and these people are happy. Now that's irony of it. These people are happy. See, your petrol prices increase by 200 rupees per litre, and then 50 rupees reduce, and these people get happy, just forgetting that they are paying 150 rupees extra from what they had been paying 2 days before. This kind of situation in Pakistan. So they are very emotional kind of people, and you can feed them Islam. You can feed them Islam. You just start saying, look at the field marshal. Every day he opens his both palm and in a praying posture. That is sufficient for them. They are very comfortable with him. So anytime you feed them Islam, everything is for his sake. Everything is this thing, that thing, and then finally you push, saying that hum Musliman hai, humne kalma padhe, that we are Muslims and we are this and we are that. So that satisfies their ego, and they forget they're hungry for last several days. This is how the people are taken. They don't have that. What people say may be right. That's many people in our Indian YouTubers, quite a few of them say that their IQ is too low, and they have a reason to say that. These people are telling, I don't know, I'm not that kind of I don't have that kind of knowledge about genetics and things like that. They say that because of their cross cousin marriage, that these people marry from their relations, blood relations. That's let me explain. As I said, father's sister's children and mother's sister's children, they all marry one another. So in a Hindu tradition, they all are brothers and sisters. And brothers and sisters in the real sense of the term, you can't imagine someone making a distinction between your own parents' child and your father's younger brother's child, or mother's younger sister's or elder sister's children. Hindus don't have such distinctions. For them, they're just brothers and sisters. And when I remember I was in school, my father's elder brother's sister, I was referring to her as sister in the classroom, and my English teacher said cousin sister. Then I didn't understand the term cousin, because for us practically they are all sisters and brothers. I don't understand what is cousin. Then later I understood there's first cousin, second cousin, and whatnot. So this is a kind of culture which we have brought in Hindu tradition. I was unable to understand the word cousin. I was in class 5 or 6. The English teacher was telling you should call us cousin sisters, and that teacher was a Christian, not a Hindu. I don't know, is it because of that he said or not, I don't know. Maybe that is an English teacher. He was trying to be very meticulous with the English language, as he wants the children to speak appropriate English language. That he is correct in a linguistic point of view, but from cultural point of view I am unable to understand. I was unable to understand. Even today, I go to my so-called father's brothers' children and mother's sister's children. We don't make a distinction. So such a background, you look at Pakistan, they do marry. And many people, I heard many people saying that from our Indian tradition, that this had destroyed their something, and they have resulted in this unstable minds, in the sense that not very well, not mentally very healthy, and secondly that their IQ gets very low. I don't know if this is true or not, but then that's a strong argument I heard. So these people can be taken for a ride. Then another interesting thing, suddenly, I think recently the government announced the public transportation is free. My God, what's the status of the public transportation? I don't know. And if it is made free for all, I don't know. Freebies are so dangerous, it makes a person incompetent and incapable. And in Pakistani situation, I don't know how to react to that. But in Indian situation, yesterday I did a video saying that some politicians, he was offering offering free transportation for women. That's very funny. Free doesn't grow out of the tree. Somebody has to pay for it always. And this government, Pakistani government, from where they pay is another question. I'll come with that questions. Now this is the situation. So I would say that anybody using the religion of Islam and using some gimmicks like this, making them temporarily happy, can easily rule Pakistan. It's anybody's cup of tea or everybody's cup of tea. Interesting it should be. Just think about it. You'll be shocked, unpleasantly shocked, and feel pity for them, pity for the people who have been destroyed by separation from Bharat. Pakistan is a nation that got destroyed itself by separating itself from Bharat, and their leader Muhammad Ali Jinnah was much more than correct. He never wanted two nations. He was the strongest opponent for the two nation theory which they made, and his idea was much more dangerous to the Hindus. Jinnah is a Gujarati, and Gujaratis are not fools. You know, some people sitting in Delhi, and Jinnah wanted Muslims to stay in Bharat and continuously get reservations for everything. That would have been very serious for the nation if that had happened. But the people with him were not very cunning, so they wanted two nations because they wanted to rule, etc. So that would have been more dangerous. But that was a mistake which they did. They separated from Pakistan or Bharat, and then they have asked for it. Now it's a self-invited problems, irredeemable. We shall meet again. Namaste. Jai Bharat, Jai Sri Ram.